Good afternoon and welcome to WEFM's Midday News, brought to you with the kind compliments of Court St. Vincent Limited.
Hassle-free loans for your every need. Courts have you covered, best believe. Courts Ready Cash is for everyone. Not to worry, fast approval. Hurry up and come. We got it all. We on the go. Courts Ready Cash, you already know. We got it all. We on the go. Courts Ready Cash, always ready when you're ready. Let's go.
Courts Ready Cash, ready when you are.
Welcome back to WEFM's Midday News, brought to you with the kind compliments of Court St. Vincent Limited. First, on the local scene, the body of the female that was discovered on Thursday, May 12, 2022, in a bag has been positively identified by a family member as Precious Ziggy Ann Zafty Williams, formerly of Walvero. She was 17 years old. According to an official release from police, a post-mortem examination was performed on the body on Monday. She died as a result of being inflicted with multiple sharp injuries. The police, in their release, thanked members of the public for their assistance in identifying the deceased, while also encouraging cooperation and partnership between the police and the public on matters of mutual interest, especially crimes. The High Command believes that whenever the public and the police work together, it redounds to the benefit of the entire society and makes our communities safer, the police stated. With more of the nation's athletes leaving St. Vincent and the Grenadines for regional and international competition as well as academic opportunities, this country's Prime Minister Dr. Ralph Gonsalves thinks there might be a need for a fund to ensure that the nutrition of these athletes as well as other needs are met. This was discussed by the Prime Minister during his recent appearance on the Issues at Hand program. We hear more from Prime Minister Gonsalves.
Seeing more and more athletes going off to the United States. What I try to talk to them about always is to keep the ministry in the loop, to give us good notice as to, I wish if we could get it on an annualized basis so that we could set aside a particular fund, segregate a particular quantum of money through the lotto, whether it's $500,000, $750,000, to go to coaches and the athletes and those who are here, in fact, not the athletes, the households, to make sure that they're fed properly, and those who are going overseas. But we need very much the cooperation of the schools sending the information, the coaches to the Ministry of Sports, and we need also team athletics also to be cooperating very well with the government. But as you know, some people in the leadership of team athletics more interested in playing politics and want to pull down the government at every turn, even though we're doing fantastic amount of work in sports.
That was the Prime Minister, Dr. Ralph Gonsalves, speaking on the Issues at Hand program. The good performances of this country's athletes in the recently held Carifta Games in Jamaica were recognized at a cocktail held at the Prime Minister's residence, which saw athletes that brought home silver and bronze medals presented with a cash prize of $1,000, while the rest of the team members who participated received $500. Still on the local scene, the National Telecommunications Regulatory Commission, the NTRC, donated 11 Lenovo all-in-one desktop computers to the Union Island Secondary School. The cost of these computers amounted to EC $38,445 and were handed over to the principal of the Union Island Secondary School, Mr. Darrell Williams, on Wednesday, May 4th, 2022. In that same week, on Friday, May 6th, the NTRC donated a total of 45 Lenovo all-in-one desktop computers to the St. Vincent and the Grenadines Community College. The cost of these computers amounted to EC $157,275 and were handed over to the director of the colleges, Mr. Nigel Scott. Of the 45 computers, 30 were assigned to the Smart Lab at the Division Technical and Vocational Education DTVE, which is currently utilized by ICT, business, and engineering students for academic and research purposes. The remaining 15 computers were assigned to the Division of Arts, Sciences, and General Studies Library. According to an official release from the NTRC, these initiatives were covered under the SMART project, that was signed on March 26, 2020, and funded by the Universal Service Fund. On to news in the region. The Department of Correctional Services (DCS) in Jamaica is set to benefit from the implementation of an electronic jail management system under the Ministry of National Security's Security Strengthening Project (SSP). The Jamaican $117 million investment is being undertaken through a partnership involving the DCS, Synergy International Systems, the Inter-American Development Bank, and the Ministry of National Security. The new system is expected to allow for a more efficient tracking of inmates, easier sharing of information to other stakeholders such as Jamaica Constabulary Force, courts, and real-time capturing of analysis of information. It is also expected to eliminate the paper-based jail management system used by the DCS. Guyana says more than a dozen donor agencies and 250 exhibitors are to participate in the country's premier agriculture investment forum and exposition that gets underway this Thursday. We have a number of donor agencies. The first day will be a roundtable discussion and to look around the Caribbean to see what kind of project they can embark on. We have over 12 of those already indicating their interest in coming to participate firstly in the donor roundtable, said Guyana's Agriculture Minister Zulfikar Mustafa. The event, to be held at the Arthur Chung Conference Center, is being hosted by the Guyana government and the CARICOM Secretariat under the theme Investing in Vision 25 by 2025. Mustafa told reporters that the donor agencies will work directly with CARICOM countries to discuss their options and interests. On the international scene, Turkey's president has restated his position to Finland and Sweden joining NATO, just hours after they said they would seek membership. Recep Tayyip Erdogan said the two Nordic nations should not bother sending delegations to convince Turkey, a key NATO member, of their bids. He is angered by what he sees as their willingness to host Kurdish militants. Without the support of all NATO members, Sweden and Finland cannot join the military alliance. On Monday, Sweden said Europe was living in a dangerous new reality, referring to Russia's invasion of Ukraine. Russian President Vladimir Putin said the move by Finland and Sweden to join the 30-member military alliance did not threaten Moscow directly, but stressed that any expansion of military infrastructure would trigger a response from the Kremlin. And finally, in sports, Real Madrid is confident Kylian Mbappe will announce his decision to join them from Paris Saint-Germain within the next fortnight. The 23-year-old's contract expires this summer, and as reported by BBC Sport in April, he had agreed terms with Real Madrid. PSG were prepared to offer the forward a €150 million signing-on fee to keep him at the club for another 2 seasons. But the La Liga champions expect him to make his decision public shortly. Mbappe is set to join up with his France teammates for Nations League games at the start of June, and the Spanish club anticipate an announcement from him before then. This has been WEFM's Midday News. I have been your presenter, Rajiv Providence. Join us again at 3 p.m. for WEFM's 3 p.m. News. WEFM's Midday News is brought to you with the kind compliments of Courts St. Vincent Limited.
Not all heroes wear capes. Celebrate her this Mother's Day and all month long at Courts. Superheroes need furniture to rest, appliances to fuel up, and even laptops and phones to stay connected. Save on these items and more. Shop today with no cash. Pay nothing for 60 days. Find everything you need for your supermom. Only at Courts. Bringing value home. Offer ends